reason, but this makes me think of Teletubbies.
Okay. So I don't know if you know this, but I actually have a YouTube channel. I do. Now, I've been doing this for a really long time, like in different ways. I've been making videos both for myself and for other people for kind of most of my life. I've worked in social media. I've helped other people like grow and achieve their own success. And I always felt like when it has come to my own thing, it's like I know what the steps are that I need to do.
I feel you so much for that. It's like you know what to do, but it's like doing them is just like...
And there's something too about even just the part of trying to get people to watch.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the trying part feels really vulnerable, where it's like, oh, I'm trying. Why does trying to do this have to be something that is embarrassing? You're always going to be competing against the people who aren't embarrassed and don't care at the same time. And it's not that I'm trying to be an influencer or have this whole thing. It's really, I like the process of doing it. I like making videos, and I would love a way to just be able to share what I'm up to and like show my projects in this way. So anyway, in the last few months, I've kind of shifted the way that I've been approaching my videos. And while I was thinking about what upcoming content I could make, I was like, why don't I make content out of the plan for my future content? Like, I'll take advantage of the fact that nobody's really watching right now, and I'll just tell you what I'm going to do or what I'm going to try to do. And then if it ends up working out, then that'll be really great, and then everybody can be proud of me. Most likely it won't work out this way at all, because I always way over plan. It's like I schedule myself for like me at 100% capacity, but I'm not thinking about the fact that other things will come up that I'll have to do. But anyway, I figured this would be like just kind of a fun thing, and then we can look back later and see if it worked or see if it didn't. So for my upcoming plan, I've divided it into 3 different steps. I'm just checking. I think this is weird. Step number 1 is what I'm calling just throwing the spaghetti.
Throwing the spaghetti?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited to know what that is.
Well, because we're just gonna like throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks, you know? So that's what I've been kind of doing for the last few months. I've just been like pumping out anything that I can, also while I'm in school and also doing other jobs and trying to survive. Right now, I'm not trying to optimize anything. I'm not trying to strategize. I'm just trying to get like the long form stuff out as much as I can, which maybe seems counterintuitive to like start out not strategizing. I just know from experience that if you make something that's like a banger and brings in a lot of people, if you hit it like right out of the park with a banger as your first video, I feel like that doesn't convert as well. People would rather see a banger and be like, oh, there's more, and then they go through and binge watch everything.
Because otherwise it falls flat a little bit. People just like fall in love with your content, and then they're just like, you leave them hanging.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that was a great video, but there's not more. And so I feel like that's less likely to draw people in. And that's also with the algorithms. Like if you watch a video from someone and you watch the whole thing and you seem engaged by it, then it's more likely to suggest you more videos by that person. Therefore, it's important to have those videos to be suggested. People who either make like art videos or these more project-based videos, that is how it goes. And it sucks, but you kind of have to do it full time for like a while until you have like your catalog, and then you'll probably have a video that goes viral or gets a lot of success, and that is what will draw people in and actually kick it off. It's more based on you having a backlog that is, you might call it evergreen. So that's the phase that we're kind of in right now. I'm reteaching myself how to edit because things have changed a lot since I first learned. Trying to get better at recording things spontaneously, kind of like this right now. Okay. I haven't really liked any video that I've made so far, but not trying to get too caught up in the details, just posting stuff. I'm not sure when this is going to come out compared to everything else, but I have the closet video, I have the living room video. That's a good example actually of where I'm getting a little more flexible, because on principle, I felt like, oh, once we get new stuff for the living room, then that means that everything I recorded before, needs to come out first. But I'm just like, who cares? The living room video, the experimental stuff for my fabric project. I have my giant painting video talking about how I became an artist. I'm going to make a skirt. You might notice just in all of that these are all things that I'm kind of just doing anyway. Obviously, recording it and editing it makes it take a lot longer, but for the most part, I'm trying to just capture what's already going on and then making it into just fun little videos just to share it. So once I've done that, we're going to start moving into step 2, which I'm calling setting the stage. This is kind of going to happen in parallel with the first stage, but basically this is trying to get all of the structure set up for things that aren't just videos. So I already have set up my online store where you can buy the digital prints of my art. Eventually it'd be cool where if I make something in a video, then I could put it for sale there if somebody wanted it. I've also been doing the Patreon as we've been going. This is like really shouting into the void because I don't think I have anyone on there now, but I don't think I will ever market that as like worthwhile thing of extras. I don't know, not for a long time anyway. It's mostly just if you want to support what I'm doing, then it's there as a bonus. So I'm working in these other areas to try and like get the structure set in place so that I'm ready if by some miracle anything that I'm doing happens to draw people in, then the bones are already there. There's set places where people can just help me to keep doing what I want to do. At the same time of all this, I'm going to be, coming up with my future projects, seeking out different art opportunities, and I'm going to be in school full time. So that's why this might not even work out at all. But once I get to that point where I have my decent backlog of videos that I'm okay with, and I have these structures set in place, that's when we're going to move on to step 3, which is putting myself out there. I'm really not excited for this one. This is going to be where it gets really hard. But there's a few different elements here. So one is I'm going to start posting shorts. I'm going to try and have them all like edited and ready to go. Post like daily or whatever I have to do to just have that momentum. And we're going to go for it. We're going to do YouTube. We're going to do Instagram. We're going to do TikTok. We're going to really go for it. I'm a little scared for this part because what I don't want is to go like viral where like either I'm getting like bullied or something happens like that. But I also know that this is kind of a good, quick way to like at least get eyes on what you're doing. Converting from that though is really hard. So I don't know. I'm just going to have to brace myself and go for it and hope that nothing happens that ruins my life. But a lot of what I'll do is just going to be like time lapses of stuff from my videos. And I might try and do it where I'm posting like in parts, and then I could say like, come back tomorrow for the next part, or the video is already on my channel. People very rarely will leave their short form apps, but if they really wanted to, I could do that. And then for my YouTube, I have a few videos planned that I'm kind of saving for this moment because I think that they would do really well. So for one, I'm going to be going to England for a few weeks, and I have some ideas of like travel art videos where I feel like if I take the time to like do the good cinematography. I feel like I could make those really fun and like, I don't know, I'm just picturing like being outside and at castles or whatever. Could be really fun. And then another thing I've planned is to do some videos with Benji.
Yeah.
I feel like the fact that we're both artists is just very cool. When we're together and we're both making art, I feel like it's really just like fun and silly, and I know I would love to watch that. So I have a few ideas of different like challenges we could do together or different things like that that will, I'm imagining, you know, these thumbnails of like girlfriend versus boyfriend art challenge. And I'll mess around, like maybe I'll clickbait it as if you're really bad and I'm really good. Then at the end of the year, again, if everything goes well, I have a very special, cute video that involves Benji that is totally going to be such a surprise, and you won't see it coming at all whatsoever. You're going to be so shocked by this video. I don't know if it'll do well in that moment, but I feel like ongoing, if I keep making my content, that'll be one that does well. And then if I time this out the way that I'm hoping, then this would bring us into the new year. And at that point, I have some projects in mind that are a little bit more like productivity or like fresh start kind of vibe. I have one thing I want to do where I want to make like a ambient YouTube channel, like do all the animations and source the music and everything and like make that. And yeah, from there we'll just keep going. I have like infinite ideas of different stuff to make and things that I want to do. So if I could get into this routine where I'm kind of like just doing the things that I would be doing anyway, but able to like film it and show it and talk about it here, I feel like that would be so fun. My dream would be that I have a bunch of different things that are all part of how I'm surviving, and then I'm able to do my projects and talk about the stuff that's important to me too. So that is the overview. That's me spilling all of my secrets. Yeah, that's the plan. We'll see how well I'm able to do it, and it's time to get to work.
Looking in the shadows.
Actual cannibal,